Hey, Dal, and I got a fact for you. Haters gonna hate, right? If you're someone who's going through a stage at the moment where maybe you've got your first hate comment or you've got your first really negative email from someone or comment on a Facebook ad or whatever, I want to share a few stories with you. Firstly, I want to let you know I've got plenty of these. These started happening to me when I started truly advertising on Facebook, which is basically when I started putting myself out there. It's a numbers game, right? So the more people that I got in front of, the more percentage of those people were people that were having their own personal issues or their own personal problems in life that were causing them to project all of those onto me. So as you start to get to a certain stage of business, like I've had people come back from holidays, I had one woman come back from a month away and see 10 of my emails in her inbox and personally reply with you effing beep, 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 of how she was going to kill me in 15 different ways. I've had people do all sorts of like horrible messages, horrible kinds of things, call me, all the personal ones, like calling me fat or calling me, my one recently was, oh, for goodness sake, get the F out of here, you 12-year-old girl, who are you to, whatever, like I'm not even gonna bother repeating it, right? There are a certain percentage of people out there who are hurting and who are projecting that hate onto others. So first things first, know that the more you put yourself out there, it is guaranteed that you're going to meet with some people that you wouldn't choose to hang out with, but because you're out there, they feel like they've got the ability to reach out to you. The second thing I want to say on that is that when you receive these kinds of things, you block and delete, block and delete, block and delete, block and delete. Right? So get rid of them. I once talked to a big business owner about this as to what they did with it, feeling like I was doing something wrong. And he was like, you block and delete. There is no way to help these people in your current situation and you have no obligation to do so, right? That is stuff that they need to sort out on their own. So block and delete. You've got my permission to do that. Those people don't need to be in your business. It's like if someone came up to your business and graffitied all these horrific words all over your storefront. You don't have an obligation to keep those up there because that's someone else's opinion and that needs to be respected. No, you go and wash your windows and you get it down. And the same can happen on your own assets in your business, like your Facebook page, which is your shop front, like your Instagram, like your inbox, right? A big lesson I learned early on was to make sure that I didn't do that, right? Try and let those emails go through to someone else. Never give your phone number out in a public place, right? All those kinds of things. I just started to set up protection around myself. Other people started doing the comments on Facebook ads. And I'm talking about 1%, right? But they still hurt. 1% of the people out there, probably even less. It's probably 0.1%, but they still hurt.
Ooh, ouch.
I also want to let you know that as you grow, these things will start to happen. For example, I had another woman who I was talking to who does kids' birthday parties on yachts in the Sydney Harbour, like pirate ships. And someone commented on one of her Facebook ads and said, do I need to stay with the child or do I drop them off when I have the party? And she said, oh, we do need to arrange to have one adult for every 5 children, just in terms of keeping everything under control and making sure it's a fun party for everyone. And she said, oh my word, Grace, the vitriol that entered into that Facebook ad, the number of people that commented on that ad, there were hundreds of people saying, how dare you criticize me for my mothering technique and to say that you don't think I love my children. And she's like, what? What happened here? One of the most powerful pieces of advice that I got around this space was from my sister when I was reading one of the hateful comments once years ago when I used to read them. And she said, okay, I was actually crying at that point because it was really, really personal. And she came in and she said, she read it and she laughed. And I said, how could you? This is the most horrible thing. How could you possibly laugh at this? And I was like, she said to me, why are you upset? And I said, because it hurts. And she said, do you know this person personally? And I said, no, I've got no idea who she is. She's never paid me $1. I have no idea. She's not a customer. And she said, if they don't personally know you, it can't be personal. And that to me was a wake-up call. She doesn't personally know me. Therefore, whatever she's saying can't be a personal attack. She doesn't personally know me. She has no basis to make that assumption on. So if that helps at all with any of those comments that start to come through, please know that if you've got a business, once you start putting yourself out there, know, my darling woman, that it is still a worthy mission, that you still have a genius zone to share, and there are still a lot of people that need to hear from you and that need to hear your message of hope and of solutions and of change and transformation. So do not let this stop getting your message out there. Block, delete, block, delete, block, delete, and outsource or delegate it to someone else. And remember, it can't be personal because I don't personally know you.